Hey everyone, what is going on? And welcome back to the Sinnoh Cup. So we're taking a look at an interesting team, Frostless Double Fighter, so with Lucario and Toxicroak. So pretty cool team. I thought that double fighting would be really good prior to the Sinnoh Cup, but I'll tell you, I see so many double ghost teams with Frostless and Driftblim. So like Empoleon, Frostless, Driftblim, I know you guys have seen that team probably. I see it all the time. I've used it with pretty good success as well. So solid team, and the double fighting types will struggle against that team, but I still think it could be pretty cool and definitely pretty interesting. So we're going to take a look at some battles here, and we'll just see how they play out. So let's just go ahead and dive right into it. We see a Toxicroak going for that Mud Bomb. Rotom will have no part of it, and it's going to go ahead and go for an attack, which will KO the Toxicroak. Thunderbolt. Rotom, very, very, very spicy. I like it. I like it. So we're going to see a farm down. Nope, not quite. Lucario going to go ahead and shield. That's the thing about Lucario. It is so squishy that it really cannot take a hit. Speaking of ghost types, we do have a Driftblim. Now, Lucario does have play against the ghost types because of Shadow Ball. I think I mentioned that. Of course, you guys know that. Shadow Ball will, of course, KO or do a lot of damage. Probably KO, as we saw it KO right there. But, yeah, either way, great game. Well played, able to win that one. Yeah, but we're going to go ahead and move into the next one. Toxicroak, unfortunately, does not have much play against ghost types. Certainly Driftblim, but yeah, so anyway, great game. Let's go ahead and move into the next one. Frostless into Frostless. Okay, so a super common Pokemon that I'm sure you see probably on you definitely see it every set. We're gonna see a bait here. Okay, we'll see if the opponent decides to shield. It's a relatively safe bait. I stand corrected. The opponent actually calls that. It kind of could go either way, right? Because the opponent could call that bait if they're feeling risky, because a lot of people probably do bait, but at the same time, it's so risky to call it as well. So it could go either way, but I guess the opponent was okay with just letting it go down regardless. Infernape coming in, I love it. Out comes Toxicroak, so Toxicroak, gonna go ahead and shield this. Infernape, another squishy Pokemon, but it does so much damage. It's really strong in terms of attack. Probably a Pokemon I would like to try out myself, to be honest, because, I mean, Blast Burn we know is powerful. I think it's Fire Spin as a fast move, right? So that is really strong. So really cool Pokemon as well. Actually, my favorite Sinnoh starter, to be honest with you. And in comes Lucario, Toxicroak. Oh my gosh, doing so much damage. This Lucario comes in, and it could take a Power Punch. Could it take a Shadow Ball though? Probably not. It's a Power Punch, and that does so much damage. Lucario is so squishy. Look at how much damage that took. Holy cow. Holy cow. So, well played, able to win that one. That was actually a double fighting team on the opponent's side too, right? Because of Lucario and Infernape. So pretty cool. So let's go ahead and move into the next battle. So it looks like Frostless into Toxicroak. So definitely a great matchup for the Frostless. They go ahead and switch into Drapion. So out comes Lucario. That's another Pokemon I wanted to try out. I wanted to try out a Bite user because so many ghost types, Frostless and Driftblim are on every team, it seems like, right? Bite, it doesn't have to be from Drapion, but Bite just in general just gonna eat right through those ghost types, right? But either way, will Lucario shield this? No, they will not. Crunch is resisted. It's gonna be Aqua Tail doing so much damage. Are they gonna be able to... Oh no, I was gonna say, are they gonna be able to poison Sting down? But I think they... Well, Lucario would have gotten to another attack if they did. So now we're going to see this Frostless. Frostless is definitely going to Powder Snow down, but it's going to give up a shield, but it's totally worth it. I would 100% give up the shield here because you're going to come out with a lot of energy, and Frostless with energy we know is so scary. So in comes their own Frostless. Just go for the Shadow Ball, and then, yeah, if they shield it, you just go be able to get to another one. They actually call it. So I guess a lot of people call in the Shadow Balls. Totally fine calling Frostless attacks. Who knows? I mean, I guess maybe a lot of people do bait with Frostless or Driftblim, right? But it's kind of like you want to call it because you think they're gonna bait, but then it's like it's so risky not to shield it. It could go either way, right? But let's move on to the next battle. Frostless into Cresselia. Okay. Pretty solid matchup. The Shadow Ball, of course, will do a lot. They switch it to Empoleon. I mean, Cresselia does have play, though, against it, against Frostless, because it could shield and go for Grass Knots. So we're going to see a shield right now. Lucario's definitely just going to farm down. but again, look how much damage it's taking. Lucario is like, it's a good Pokemon. It's a good Pokemon. Don't get me wrong. For this meta, definitely a good pick, but it's so squishy. Shadow Ball doing so much damage though. They will throw what is likely an Aqua Tail, which is no matter what it is, it's gonna KO. But yeah, it is an Aqua Tail. I don't know, it would be kind of... Well, I guess Toxicroak comes in here, right? It would be nice to be able to farm down with Frostlass, but there's no way. So gonna be able to farm down, take this Aqua Tail and farm down. And there comes an Aqua Tail, totally fine. Gonna switch out right now. In comes Cresselia. Okay, now we're gonna see a bait here. So I think I would bait in this situation as well. I feel like they do shield, yeah, because they're already... They're up a shield, they might as well go ahead and use it. And Avalanche, to be fair, would still do a lot of damage, right? So we're going to see another bait right now, another Avalanche coming in from this Frostlass. That's going to get the shield as well. You'll love to see it. Okay, this is going to be a Grass Knot. We do see a shield from the Frostlass, so that's fine. Trying to get to this Shadow Ball. Frostlass probably going to win CMP against anything in the meta. Actually, Lucario probably wins, but regardless... definitely going to beat out Cresselia and Drapion coming in. Out comes Toxicroak. Going to be able to go for the Mud Bomb. And this is going to be a good game. Very well played. So yeah, able to KO that. Could have counted down as well. Even if they got to an Aqua Tail. That doesn't really matter. Of course you're going to throw the attack if you get to it. But great game. Well played. Are you guys enjoying the Sinnoh Cup? I know I asked you already in the previous video. But are you guys enjoying the Sinnoh Cup? I think it's fun. Like, I like it. But let's go ahead and move into the next battle. So Frostlass into Drifblim. This is definitely what you want to see. The Halloween Drifblim as well. Not that it matters, but this is definitely pretty solid. Now, okay, do they bait? Do they go Shadow Ball? Gonna call it. It's gonna be Icy Wind. Did they charge up to the Shadow Ball though? They may not have charged up to the Shadow Ball. I wasn't counting, but it looked like it was... I don't know. But either way, nice call there. And we're going to see another Icy Wind, going to be enough to KO unless if the opponent wants to give up their final shield. They do not. So in comes Bastiodon, switching into Toxicroak. Beautiful, because like now you load up the Gastrodon now, and you have another fighter to deal with that Bastiodon, right? So Mud Bomb coming in, we do see a shield there. Can't get to another one, but Frostlass can come in. Oh no, Frostlass is very low. They could farm down. Oh, this is actually... Oh my gosh, get to it. Let this... Yeah, you have to let this go. And as long as Lucario doesn't take too much damage from the Gastrodon... This Gastrodon is absolutely going off. You gotta shield this. You don't really need a shield for Bastiodon. I don't think they'll be able to get to an attack, but you gotta go for Power Punch right away, right? No, just gonna farm it down. Okay, I like that play, actually. And now you can go for Power Punches against the Bastiodon. Bastiodon is not gonna be able to farm you down because Lucario does resist these Smackdown attacks. So yeah, just safely... Oh, okay, going for the Shadow Ball now. That makes sense as well. And now Lucario... I said it doesn't need a shield for Bastiodon. It actually does, because that would have KO'd. But we're going to see the Shadow Ball right now. This is going to KO the Bastiodon, and that is going to be a great game. Very well played. Yeah, this team definitely likes to see Bastiodon in the back, because you have two fighting types for it. So... generally doesn't really have to worry about Bastiodon, but that's going to be a beautiful 5-0. So nice team there. Thank you so much for submitting the battles, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good day, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.